Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel, Matt with Green Bar Trading. So it is Sunday evening. It's going on 6:20 in the evening on Sunday on the East Coast in the States. So what happens at 6 p.m. on a Sunday that has to do with the markets and trading? Well, that is when the futures market opens up. Now, when the futures opens up at 6 p.m., I am watching price action and seeing if there's any quick scalps that I can take, in that first, 5 minutes or so. So usually what we'll see is when the futures open on Sunday, you may see a gap down, price suck back down and then rip up, back to where we were when the after hours closed for the Friday session. So, I'm going to get into sharing the screen with you here, but, a 2-minute trade that I took in the futures market got me $100 of profit. So, if you know what to look for and you have your, key levels and you did your research, there's a chance that you can scalp these for pretty decent money for a click of the mouse or a press of the hotkey instead of, working hard physical labor all day long.
So I hope you guys are enjoying the video. If you are, hit that like button. If you're new, subscribe and join our Discord. It's a free group. It's a great group.
This is a good way to trade. So the way that I do it is I risk for my personal risk tolerance. Now, everybody's going to be different. I risk 5 ticks down. Now, I know that's very tight. I shoot for about 8 to 10 ticks. So what I'm trying to get is a 1 to 2. So risking 1 to make 2. You do that often, and you don't even have to be right all the time. Being right 50% of the time with a risk reward like that, and you will be very profitable. It's just that simple. It's just the numbers. So that's what I do. I have, a journal where I journal all my trades, and I hold myself, liable and to that standard, that risk to reward. It has to be like that if you want to be consistent. So anyway, how did I make $100 in 2 minutes? So this is what the futures chart looks like. The /ES is for the S&P 500. Every market has its own futures. The Dow has one, the NASDAQ has one, and then you have oil, natural gas, copper, all these different types of commodities have futures to trade. The bonds, everything, treasuries. So, I like to focus on a market that I am very comfortable with. I watch this market all the time. I know how it trades. It's the SPY is the ETF for the S&P 500, but I watch the futures market. I watch the SPY. I have tended to, see certain trends and patterns. The more you watch one market and one market only, well, your chances of succeeding in one of the hardest businesses on the planet, which is day trading, 2% of day traders actually are consistently profitable. Well, if you focus on one market and you watch it day in, day out, you have a better chance of being in that 2%. So what I was looking at, now I'm going to zoom in. So you see here, we hit 4440 at about 4:45 p.m. on Friday. So this was the high here of the day. So anyway, after hours started, we sold off a little bit. And then as after hours came around, after hours actually went up towards the very end of after hours session on Friday, which is right here on Friday. Okay. We closed at 4435. You can see here that I have all these key markings on my chart. So what I was doing, and I'll just zoom in for you guys here, I was taking a very simple trade here. Just going to move this around. I want you to be able to see that first candlestick. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. See this candlestick right here? This is where we opened up, this plus sign. Price came down to 4438.50 and went up to 4436 and closed this first minute at 4435. Okay? So when that happened, that was the first minute that the futures opened. I noticed that we sucked down all the way down here, and then price action, volume, the level 2, everything started to rip up, and then we got follow through on the second candle. And then that's when I started to see, okay, the whole play is going to be going with the momentum and going for that gap fill. So getting up to where we closed the after hours session. Now, a lot of times the futures market and the traders like to speculate and use these previous levels as sort of like a magnet of where price action is going to go to, especially before any of the major markets opened. So at 6 p.m. our time, there's no market really even opened that's of any interest. China hasn't opened, Japan hasn't opened, and obviously the UK does not open until 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time of tomorrow morning. So knowing that, and knowing this is just going to be the emotions of the day trader pushing price, well, I'm going to take advantage of that. And I played right here on the third candle in for the move to close out up here. So I'm just going to move. I can't see the price. So I was shooting for exactly where I sold it. So 4438.50 is what I was looking for. 2 points up, 1.25 points down is where I set my risk. There wasn't going to be much range on this trade. This isn't a trade that I was looking to get 10 points on. I was just looking for a quick scalp, a quick couple of bucks. That's basically all I was looking for here. I know that this wasn't going to be a home run trade. So that's why the risk was very tight. The reward was also very tight. It was only 2 points. So each point in the E-mini is $50. Those 2 points gave me $100 when I sold 2 minutes later. So 2 minutes, $100 of profit, and that is all I had to do on a Sunday evening. I'm happy with that $100 in my account, and now I'm going to enjoy the rest of the evening with the family and shut the platform down until I open it up tomorrow morning for the regular market session. So that's it, guys. $100, 2 minutes, just watching price action, watching volume, and some key levels. That's all I did. This is not any big secret to trading the futures. So you just have to have a good risk to reward ratio. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that thumbs up, and I'll see you back on the next one. Take care, everyone.